Hey everybody, and welcome back to Dark Souls. We're gonna continue our trek into Anor Londo, and hopefully this goes better than, well, my alternate run where I got invaded by a hacker. That was awesome. But let's go in and, well, let's look at everything we got going on for us right now. The Giant Knights are probably the most obnoxious. They do a lot of damage to your stamina, such as that. That shield blocks everything. Everything ever. There's a way to kind of get in there, and it's generally more dangerous to stay in there than it seems. You might notice that, well, they have a similar moveset to an enemy we've seen, well, earlier. But also an enemy that's been seen in Demon Souls, the Tower Knight. I'm not sure if they ported that moveset directly over, but it seems fairly similar. And the Bat Demons are not my favorite, to say the least. They are obnoxious. Their spear is a lot better in their hands than in our hands, that's for sure. Their spear is generally not nearly as good as just the normal lightning spear. But on the positive side, they seem to very much love to fall off and die on their own. The problem with Bat Demons is that they have a lot of outs. They just attack, get out, attack, get out, and it is really obnoxious, especially if you have a slower weapon. Speaking of obnoxious, thought those were bad. Well, we have a couple of more Bat Demons. Luckily, they have a tendency to want to kill themselves. Oh, by the way, they could also throw their spears and do lightning damage. It's pretty awesome. Be nice enough to kill at least one of yourselves. Yep, there we go. I am perfectly content with that happening. Alright, here's probably one of the more annoying parts of the game. Everyone could generally attest to this being the worst and most obnoxious part. So what we want to do is we want to get some heavier armor on. Something that can deal with the blows. More or less the chest piece than anything else. And also we want to wait until they're done shooting at us. And we always want to go to the right here. Don't bother going to the left, because you'll just aggro both of them. Generally, you'll probably still aggro both of them, even if you don't try. And that's why people don't like this area. You could just be pushed back like that. I'll meet you at my body, and we'll do this just a normal way. And hopefully we're a little bit lucky, because he's supposed to remove his sword by then. Here we are. Hopefully we don't get screwed like we did last time. Let's wait again for him to stop shooting at us. Run across. I was wondering where my body went. That's unfortunate. Sort of. Oh dear God. Let's just get a little bit of our drink going on here. And try not to, well, get shot off by this one now. There we go. I don't know what's up with their AI. I mean, he pulled out his arrow, or he pulled out his sword when he's supposed to. Not sure why the last one, or, you know, last time, he didn't. And I just got, you know, freaking ricocheted off the damn wall. But, with that, we got that all said and done. And since also we're not in our human form, we don't have to worry about being invaded right now. So let's have a little chat.
Oh, there you are. You've been quiet these days. Smooth summoning out there. Anytime you see my brilliantly shining signature, do not hesitate to call upon me. You've left me with quite an impression. I would relish a chance to assist you. You really are fond of chatting with me, aren't you? If I didn't know better, I'd think you had feelings for me. Oh no, dear me, pretend you didn't hear that.
Just so weird. Alright, let's go and enkindle this fire. Reverse our hollowing. And see about leveling up a little bit too. 57. That works for me. Let's just make a quick run over here. These guys are the worst. And in fact, I've been fighting them the worst too, which doesn't help. Yeah, the Silver Knights are really just extremely obnoxious. Especially the ones with the spears. They do a lot more fake-outs than the normal Black Knights, but the Black Knights are generally considered harder. I'm not sure why. See what I mean about a fake-out? He was about to run us through, but we've turned the tides on that one. Right over there? That's gonna be our shortcut. And we have a little hidden area. And I think we're gonna get invaded sometime soon. Let's just say it's a good possibility. So let's pick up the Havel set while we're here. And leave that one Mimic alone. Because, well, we're gonna need him in order to farm for an item. And that's gonna be another pain in the ass. It's not that that Mimic respawns, because no Mimics do. Yep, seems we're gonna be invaded, but I want to show off this really quick. Not that one, not that, but you defeated. How much you want to bet? There she is. Ooh, wait, is she, like, legit? Ooh, I'd really love it if she was legit. That'd be awesome. Okay, that's pretty legit too. She didn't even hit me. Okay. Fair enough. A lot of spells I didn't recognize, so that only means that she has the new content. Oh, speaking of, check that out. It's a little funny, I like that. Because they don't expect you to come here, and so they don't really render that yet. Because they don't expect you to read that. And we've just pretty much shortcutted the whole game. Or, well, the whole part of Anor Londo. So what we're gonna do now is, well, we're gonna get this Silver Knight gone and open up the shortcut, but we'll actually do the full run of the game. Or full run of this level, I should say. Looking back, I probably should have just gone and tried to stand my ground initially and stopped being fancy at that dark spirit, but whatever. Let's go and open up this shortcut. But first, let's get the Silver Knight set. Fairly good set. I kinda like it. And I do believe we have enough durability to get the slow roll, which is not, you know, it's always not as good as the fast, but we don't have to deal with the fat roll, which is just terrible. And you might be wondering the reason why I haven't gone into human form yet. And that's only just because, well, I want to make some progress. I don't want us to just continuously die and lose humanities to someone that's either going to be hacking or who knows. And, you know, online system's not really the best, all things considered. So, I mean, there's a good chance for us to win. It's just that I don't, you know, I want to make some progress. One thing the Silver Knights tend to do a lot is shield bash, and that shield bash hurts really bad, at least to your stamina. I have a lot of it, considering, and that almost takes all of it away, so yeah.
Whatever can be done. Ah, you again. Let me guess. Were you repelled by the Silver Knights? Oh, don't be ashamed. 'Tis the fate of vanguards like you and I. I'll think of something. We can overcome this together.
You're right, we will overcome this together. Oh wow, that took a lot of stamina damage, even with. And through here is actually a shortcut back to where we already were. I don't even know why they do something like this. But we wanted to go clear out this room for, well, the item that he's going to give us.
Oh ho! What's on your mind, friend? Wait, you defeated those monsters? Fantastic! I'm saved! This Knight of Katarina hereby commends you. Take this as a token of my gratitude. But be warned, gallantry entails great risks. Next time, give me a chance to come up with a plan.
And it's not the Chinese being ring that we really need. It's what we get after clearing this room. It's going to be something a little more useful. Well, if you had faith. Oh, and hey! Look, it's where we jumped to. Alright, there's a few more things that I just want to go have us look at before calling it an update. One thing being, well, over here. The Dragon Slayer Great Bow. It's really awesome if we had... Do we have the strength for it? Let's have a quick look. Actually, we do. We just don't have the dex. It's more or less a troll weapon, but I love it anyway. Can plunge directly down on this bad boy. There we go. Don't want to deal with him. And let's open up this shortcut. There's multiple shortcuts in Anor, but they all tend to lead to the same place. One of the many reasons why I dislike bat demons. We're really getting it going with all the, well, chunks that we have. And we have one of the best smiths in the game. Go and get the hawk ring from him. It's not particularly grand, but it's something that we'll be able to use a little later on.
Who are you? Forge your weapons? 'Tis no good, but White Forge. Very good. I help anytime.
Let's see what he has. Well, he has a lot of things on sale, and we got some Twinkling Titanites for sale too. He's the only one that will sell them, as well as the giant shield and halberd, as well as pretty much any arrow we ever need, ever. And the giant set.
Comment soon.
That's going to be a hefty investment, so let's go and buy it. Yeah, we're not going to be able to get it up to level 4, but that's alright. And actually, nah, not gonna waste a homeward bone. What I'm gonna do, though, is I'm gonna go back to the bonfire. Before I do, I want to thank you all for joining me yet again for another action-packed episode of Dark Souls. And we got invaded. I'll see you all in the next episode.